Hello everybody, it's a beautiful day. Breezy, it's always breezy up here almost. Warm, 40, 50 degrees, upper 40s. And I got home, walked the dogs, gathered some sticks for kindling, and then decided I was going to gather some free, soil, turf. So when the snowplow comes through, they sometimes grind up all this grass, weeds, in my case, turf, and they sod, and it flips over. Well, both ends of my driveway have potential of water running down from the road and flooding my driveway, yard, house, whatever. So I am moving this free sod to the tops of my driveway. It worked last year with construction. I found a few chunks of these and I moved them in the cold weather and they grew and made a barrier, so that was fantastic. So I'm doing that again. So I already did the top driveway and I'm going to carry this back and forth to the bottom driveway. I will show you a picture of that. So see, mostly this water runoff goes right down the road, and then right down the road somewhere into that low spot past the water container, past the RV. It runs off into empty lots before the road goes up into the hill. So there's my other driveway, my bottom driveway, which when I was paying attention to it last year was the part that was getting some water running down. The top driveway wasn't, but now I'm missing some sod. So I'm replacing it and going to try to get ahead of this. It's a beautiful day. I can get a workout for free, and it helps me procrastinate from unpacking and housework. So I'm going to carry this bunch down and then show you what I've got. So you see in this case, it was a long lump, right? And I'm just rolling it up on top of itself to make a bundle that I can carry. And then when I get down there, I will unroll it onto my driveway. All right, I am done for now. This is my bottom driveway. I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a little kind of washout gully that was starting here from the fall, and it would run down a little bit and then somewhere in here run off the side. But I want to get ahead of it before it runs down all the way to the house, or before it washes out a complete gully here. So I just spent a few minutes carrying this free sod, and it'll make a little tiny hump at the top of my driveway, so hopefully it'll help the water continue to drain down the road this way instead of down my driveway. Isn't that pretty? I'll never get tired of looking at that, I don't think. Anyway, so I decided to video this silly thing because I know a lot of people want to get out to the country or homestead or buy a chunk of land, and money is super tight. Money is super tight for me too. A little less this past, 2 years or so. I guess 4 years. Some of the inflation had gone down. Some of the things that were going on with the economy or whatever got me a pay raise, got me reduced deductions, freed up a little bit of money for me. So with that, I was able to get up here a little sooner. So here I am. But I know what it's like to want to be in the country or want to move or want to own your own space and be completely broke, or really close to broke most of the time. And so I guess I'm showing this because there's a lot of ways to do things for free, save money. I cut out restaurants, I cut out my morning coffee at the coffee chain, not Starbucks, but another one. I saved like $1,200 a year just not buying donuts and coffee each morning on the way to work. I think it was $1,200. I'd have to look. I made a little blog somewhere about it. I'd have to look it up again. But you can do the math. 5 days a week, $6 a day or more, because now inflation. You can do the math and figure it out and try to cut back. Now, I know some people, if you still have kids at home, it's impossible to cut back much. If you have medical expenses, it's really hard to cut back. But there are ways to cut back, and you can find ways. There's a guy, I don't remember his name right now, but he does debt-free, get debt-free. I'll remember his name after I shut this off, and I will write it somewhere in the description or here. I was working trying to be debt-free. I did not make it, and then of course I rushed up here, so now I have a mortgage and a truck payment. But trying to get debt-free is a really good idea. Working really hard to save money or make an extra income and not have a bunch of loans or credit cards is a really good idea. So I'm not trying to make anyone feel guilty, because I know there are things beyond our control that keep us broke. But I want to be encouraging that if you want your dream, you can work towards it. It might take a really long time, but it's feasible. And then there's ways to kind of maintain it, like carrying dirt, so that you don't have to call the excavation guys or the landscapers to fix your driveway just yet. Maybe you will in the future. I might have to call them in the future. But right now, hopefully, this will help for this year. So, if you have a dream, plan it, think about it, work hard, scrounge up every penny, etc., etc. Okay, I'm done stalling. I'm going to go inside and at least do laundry. Okay, talk to you later. See ya.